from the Bank of Ghana, I believe by now should have gotten to you. It appears that what was happening there is too confusing and cumbersome. The BOG wants to streamline things. Is that welcome news for you, or there are some challenges?
Well, it's a welcoming news. Over the years we have advocated for this, and we strongly commend the government for this bold step. It is important that if government really want to reduce the cost of doing business, port operators, shipping lines, terminal operators are all part of the port community, and hence if government is putting in the right policies to check the exchange rates and its fluctuation, it must equally reflect on the exchange rate that other port operators and vendors use for calculating of services and other service charge. We have gone back and forth with the shipping line and the operators on these issues for a number of years. We would also want to say a big thank you for the Shippers Authority, who seems to be stamping its authority on some of these matters. We would also want government to go a step further, that yes, even though you are directing these lines and vendors within the port community to display their exchange rate, we would wish they would enforce that their exchange rate will be between the market limits, so that it's not going to be an arbitrary rate. It should be within either the interbank rate that has been set by the Bank of Ghana or amongst commercial banks within the country. So for us in the industry, we think that this will go a long way to at least make importers and exporters know exactly at which rate or what rate every shipping line is using, and will also inform the choice of line that an importer or an exporter would want to contract to carry its cargo. So we thank government and we thank the Bank of Ghana that at least our cry has been heard and a step has been taken.
Now, the issue with the daily rates, I guess the difficulty would be with the unpredictability of our foreign exchange, the exchange rate. Is that so predictable to the extent that we can have daily publications?
You see, if we are able even to align or synchronize with what pertains in our industry when it comes to the exchange rate that is being used by the GRA Customs Division, which is published weekly, because every Tuesday, immediately the Bank of Ghana rate comes out on a Monday. That rate is used for the entire week until the following week. So even if they cannot publish daily rates and they can publish weekly rates as is being done by customs, it helps importers and exporters to manage and calculate their tax obligations beforehand. Over the years, we have also asked government, if even possible, just for the import and export community, the freight industry, if we can use 6 months, or an annual rate for import duty calculation, which would go a long way to help importers. But it makes planning easier. It makes loan and other facilities that importers and exporters assess before their cargo gets into this country. You can plan and then you can know how much you are supposed to raise to pay the duties and taxes in time than its current weekly publication. But at least a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a footstep, and this is a step in the right direction, and we are hoping that government will do more to sanitize the port industry and get the cost of doing business coming down furthermore.
Overall, the city stands to benefit from this?
Exactly. You see, when you know your tax liabilities before cargo gets into this country, you can plan. And if you are able to plan and get all the liabilities ready before the arrival of cargo, it makes clearing easier to, if each importer or exporter knows the exact exchange rate that is being used by the various shipping lines, you then determine which line you want to use, because the lower the rate, or if the rate is in sync with the rate that is being used by the interbank or published by the Bank of Ghana, it means the liabilities or the service fees that you're going to pay to that shipping line cheaper than another line which has a higher rate. So it will help importers and exporters to plan and to choose which carrier or which line they contract to carry their cargo. So at the end of the business, the ordinary Ghanaian or whoever is buying from the market is going to benefit, because if the cost of doing business in the port comes down or gets reduced, it means that the price of products on the market will also come down.
Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you, man. You're welcome.
That's Dennis Amfo Sefa, his president of the Chamber of Freight Forwarders and Traders.